All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome Wednesday. Good to see you all. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Get a nice little push in SYTA. It looks like we're doing pretty well. Looking forward to that one. A lot of good swing trades are going on. Tomorrow's the big day on NVDA. Really curious what's going to happen with that. We were really strong on that one. But a nice little morning. Yesterday, we had a couple of good little stocks that moved also. So a lot of them turned into these long-term swing trades. We're going to check them all out. But the CYTA, let me tell you, what a lot of big buyers kept showing up, kept bidding it up. And we'll look at those orders in another couple of moments. All right. But let's go over, like we said, let's go see what we missed yesterday. For some of you that were not here, let's cover some of the stocks that we did trade in. Because yesterday, I'll tell you, I was very happy of yesterday. We had a lot of nice stocks that moved up pretty nicely. And obviously, you can see they're crashing too. But the BDRX, which was a pretty nice little stock, had a nice little push. You could see it kind of gapped up right here from the day before. It ran from like $1.20 up to about 220. And then boom, came strike crashing down just now. But you know what the story is. Day traders don't hold overnights. Remember, it's done into design. So don't ask them why is it down now. It's not important. I mean, I could tell you, we can go buy it. I could show you. It was a huge iceberg order that showed up on it. But you know what? There's another iceberg order that showed up on the bid. We might have to put this back on the watch list. We're going to come back to this one in a little bit. Let's go look at some of the other ones that we had a pretty good day. What else that we had? MAT, MMAT. That one was fabulous yesterday. What a really nice run. Right out of the gate, ran from 280 all the way up to the last, just 30 minutes. 30 minutes, ran to about over $4 a share. If you got half that move, let me tell you, you had a nice six-figure salary for the year just trading on that one. Nice, trending, moving, perfect, nice one. FJ, we else had yesterday? FLJ. Another really nice, inexpensive stock. You could see nice little Fausto flags, nice little pop. Got a little nasty shakes here once in a while. But, you know, went from like basically 80 cents to $1.70. Another little cheapie that went up pretty well. CTNT, that one just got crushed, destroyed. I mean, talking about, I don't know if it was on your short list, but this stock, you could see it, how it went up really nice with $1.40 up to $14. It was a great day trade. And then short up, here comes the crash. And you know what? I might even consider it. I'm going to put it back on the watch list because it might be a bottom fish because it is testing some long-term support levels right here. We'll see how it pans out and see how the traders react to it when the market opens up. But CTNT, I'm going to put this on the watch list. And that pretty much does it. There was a couple of good swing trades also. I want to touch upon. LIDR was also another nice little move. You can see LIDR right here. It's been on a really nice tear. $1 went to about $3 up to $4. It's looking pretty good. It looks like it's becoming a little bit more of a gap fill right here, going back in November. But I would like to keep an eye on this on a swing trade. You know, I don't know if right now is a day trade, but let me tell you, after hours, that was a hell of a push that did after hours right there. All right, a couple of the brand name stocks. Let's talk about some brand name stocks. So, you know that I've been a big fan on all the weight loss drugs. I'm seeing him talking more about TV. Eli Lilly still just broke all-time highs. Nuvo came down, but it looks like it just popped up a little bit here. That one's doing well. I think there's also an ETF that came out. Josh was telling me they came out with an ETF for it, for weight loss drugs. So that one looks pretty good. Hims also did really well. Hims, we had a good swing trade on that one. You can see it went from $12 to $20, obviously coming down a little bit. You know, listen, stock made a hell of a run, you know, percentage-wise compared to the other ones. All the Bitcoin stocks were doing really well too. That was another thing that we had that was doing well. Mara, all of them, they did come back down a little bit, but overall on the swing trading, they're actually doing pretty well. You know, coin, you could see how there was at 200, 225. All right. So anyway, those stocks, we had AMD too. Didn't AMD do well yesterday? Yeah, AMD did a little bit well. Not great. All right. Let's turn the page. Let's forget about yesterday. Let's not be like the people that held the bag and still hoping to come back. Let's talk about what's moving this morning because there are a couple of good stocks that are moving this morning. I want to hop over back to SYTA. Now, SYTA, very inexpensive stock. Everybody can afford it. Don't be fooled that you got to trade an option, because you can't afford to trade Eli Lilly. So you got to do the option. Listen, some options cost more money than these stocks. Look at this one, $3 stock. Started right around 8:30 if you came here. 8:30 in the morning. I know we have people watching on social media right now, running a little late. We do our meeting at 9 o'clock. By the way, if you're watching on social media, if you take your phone, turn on your camera, scan that little QR code, make sure you like us, friend us, and make sure you ring that bell so you can come and see us live every morning. But if you want to get in when we start at 8 o'clock, you could have been one of the people here that jumped in. So anyway, I know some of you jumped into stock. You're doing pretty well. I want to show you what's going on with the market as in orders go. So as I zoom out and I look out over here, you could see that we got a big buyer here at $3. We had another one that showed up. It looks like he canceled at 380. Okay. You got a couple of orders at 5 for 10,000, 9,000. But when you go back, you could see how this order got filled here around 8:15. And then obviously all the orders start showing up. Now, let me just remind everybody, next week on Wednesday, I got a big announcement. Bookmap is going to come and tell us some great features on the platform. So if you are in the cyber group room, we're going to have him. I think he's going to be here at 12 o'clock. But it's going to be a great event. You don't want to miss it. I am actually going to be on Bookmap tomorrow at 2 o'clock on their show. So you can get the archive and recording. But if you subscribe to their channel, you'll get to watch how I'll teach you guys how to use it on a basic way of looking at it. But we're looking forward to having them on, and I'm going to be on their show tomorrow. Anyway, that's going on the watch list, obviously. SYTA. All right. Next stock that's been really, really big, that's been moving. Good Fausto flags, gapped up, 52-week highs. BZFD. Now, this one right here just got another big order that showed up. And when I say big, I'm saying huge. All right. We're talking 100,000 share buyer showed up at 350. Another 80,000 just showed up right there. You see a little red line right there? 88,000 just showed up. Now, who scares you? The 3,000 share seller or the 88,000 share buyer? That's what you got to look for. So buyer's still holding that. I like the trend of it. It's holding here pretty strong. This is what we actually look for going into the open. So BZFD, looking good, looking good. So that one, and that's the second biggest percentage gainer. MGOL, we know why this is going down. It was up big this morning, and now it's starting to trend down, and I'll tell you why, okay? Why would a stock go down after going up? Big reason why. Sellers. Make sure you watch that. Make sure you've been watching the videos that I made. I spent a lot of time showing it to you. 137,000 share sellers showed up at 220. All right. I rest my case. So we're going to have to put that on the B list. Already down to $1.60. If you didn't see that order right there, that's where he was right there. You didn't see him over there. Look where you are right now. Okay. So you can hope all you want about if it's coming back, but they don't usually come back. All right. We always going to end up seeing them on the big losers list. Couple other stocks out here. I had Wolf right here. Wolf was doing. Is it still moving? See, Wolf's got a couple of big sellers out here. See them right here. See these sellers? I getting a little bit of a stack over here. $3, $3.09, $3.12. All right, so we'll put it on. Listen, sometimes they do move. Last minute. But it's on the second. It's number 7 biggest percentage gainer. Beacon, this looks pretty interesting. All right. $600 stock down to $1. That hurts. Maybe a dead cat bounce. I don't know. And go check out and see where the orders are. Let me see if anyone's still in there buying it. Because, they get a lot of people that are dealing with online brokers. And they're like, I want Beacon. I want Beacon. They can't do anything until the market opens up. And we can. All right, there was an order out here I could see here for $1.60. He pulled it. What was he there for? He was there. Yeah, he had an order for about 50,000. He canceled it. It's a good sign. Keep an eye on this one. This one's not bad. Wistia, we trade that stock in the past. All right, now we're down to 10%. We're done there. BCRD, we know why that's on a big losers list. We know why edibles on a big losers list, right, everybody? We had fun trading that a couple of days ago. You don't want to get caught holding the bag on that one. New York Stock Exchange. All right, so what do we got here? With this thing, Barnes and Nobles? Are you kidding me? Barnes and Nobles? Really? 25-cent stock? It's Barnes and Nobles. Okay. BNED. I mean, it's still around. Let's see what the orders look like. See who's out there. Got a couple of orders out here showing up, 100,000, 30,000. Big orders just showed up here. It looks like for about 170,000. Do we have news on that, Rich? Can you find out if we got news on Barnes & Noble? But BNED. I'm going to put that on the watch list. This one, way too expensive. Williams-Sonoma. Wow. I mean, I don't really shop there. It's a cool store. You know me on my home living channel. I'm all about cooking and, pots and pans and everything. But really, $340. Stock was $100 last year. Impressive. All right. Dairy King. Solar stocks. Shopify not doing too well. All right. Mode. Barnes & Noble shares are trading higher on continued volatility. Greenhaven last week said it's continued to explore the possibility of a transaction of the company. All right, so it's still the rumor of a buyout. All right, well, kind of looks like they're very interested. All right, it looks like they are very interested. You can see the big order on Archipelago there for 270,000. See that right now on level 2? That's not bad, right? Keep an eye on that one. All right, so we got our stocks. It's not a big list. It is Wednesday. Remember, Monday, the market is closed. Okay. It is Memorial Day. And once again, I'd like to thank our veterans for keeping us safe, and, thank you for your service, everybody. Today I'm going to make sure I put my flags out in front of my house. So looking forward to that. I'll actually share it on my Instagram, but let's get ready for the open, everybody. You know what's going to happen. We'll find some new stocks, some new things will open up. One last announcement before we go. Today at 11:15, we are going to have Benzinga on Cyber Trading University. So we just posted a link up there. Let's post it up over there in social media too. Rich, if you could do that too, and let everybody know that we will broadcast live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And so if you're not subscribed to the channel, we're going to teach you how to trade on Benzinga because there's only 2 platforms we use, Level 4 and Benzinga. So a lot of good speakers coming up, a lot of big events going on. Make sure you're registered so we can teach you how to use these tools so you can benefit from stocks and find out about these, like we got the news on Barnes & Noble because we use the Benzinga platform and everything else. So, and they got a huge, great promotion that I think all of you guys are going to enjoy. Okay. It's going to be free. Okay. All right. Imagine using the Benzinga platform and trying it for free. It's going to be awesome. The only way you're going to be able to get that promotion, you got to be logged in today. Okay. So we'll see you back here at 11:15. If you're watching on social media, before we go, one last thing, click that link on the top left-hand corner with your phone, turn on your camera. We'll see you there. If you're watching this recording, don't worry about it. We're live every morning at 9 a.m. and at 2:30, and we have broadcasts all day long. Cyber traders, let's get ready for the market to open up. We got 15 minutes. Like you said, like we always say, fill up your coffee, go hit the restrooms. We'll see you back in 15 minutes when the market opens up. Happy trading. Be safe.